Ye maya omobe arti. Ye nje almost how. Ye nje almost how. Nene. Mani ajepa. Me wo ha na me phone belly e. A belly ya me hwe na say. Minia me ni no eco school or say tutu. The friend Eric J. Say tutu senior high school. Na nakopon chade Mahama Darama. One year CEO for NEIP, National Entrepreneurship and Innovative Program. Now last year, Nyamen Chadi, yeah fashion night no. Oba biwo Jubilee Rafi Parko. Oba share fashion for na juma o ma ye ne fair walkway and niema ekosuna. He was so impressed. And he made a strong case my say business owners, entrepreneurs, a woman near there, then he will give them an opportunity for training and for support. So that NEIP can come in, be able to help some of those who need setup to set up. Obi hawaye jumana bo here a bit of an entrepreneurial touch. And what it means is say you have an opportunity in that regard to have that entrepreneurial training. Or more qualify for funding, so you'll be able to have a little bit of funding as well from NEIP. Or buy a program now or indicate my people thought say we were a political talk. Thankfully, it's me recruitee enipa from across all the constituencies. Edomuma Amstead, I near Usted, and I near Usted. Edine Usted on. Emma, omu trainee wo omu ma ya ene omu capital area me ba baka one of the first activities here letting them have the capital and letting them be able to, as it were, have that entrepreneurial push. Now go poncha de ma ye visual arts ya kofa by ye domu di djumai. Honorable Eric G, as I reach out say he is coming in once again to help these young ones so that we would be able to support them, sponsor them, nurture their work, and be able to, as it were, get something good out of them. Because my kind of way says, "Fam, now you made sleepy to me draw nyema, you made sleepy to me do arts nyema just say But you know we school that is it. Who be out of them? And all that. And you now opportunity to showcase what visual art students, what talents you can do. What it means is say we need to do all we can in making sure say it will promote you. And I want to thank my brother Eric J for coming on board thus strongly. They will hire a tourism minister so free. Good news, oh, good news. Good news. Tourism minister so free. What's it? Me ba. And I'm mommy. What's washing in Munyam? Creative arts. Yeah, that was it. I'm man. What you tie? And what tina boy. In fact, na me adoma 31st. Tourism minister will be with us. Abraham climax. Ashanti fashion. No, Ashanti Kente week no. Our cultural center, and she will be with us. Kente so, and I think UN, it has been recognized. I am a Ghana certificate and all that. She will come in with a copy of that certificate and make presentations to Otumfuo and also make that same certificate available to the public for us to know, say, Kente and they push you know. Even at the world front, you know, it is playing a very key role. Now, me adoma Tuesday no basuswa, and Grano will have an opportunity to be able to interact with her. The case you cry say, Yura Otumfuo 242, and then I'm kwada, then pipe pa, the nansa, the nim dear, and nothing and Yahudi. Ya may, ya domwa kochia Otumfuo, na Otumfuo. Edna Samuel Shirama Yamay. Yama boy in the course of Ashanti Festival, the ultimate, you say, any Yura president, Baya Rin Mentor, you bet me ama omone no an encounter. So imagine, say, at an early age of your life, you've been able to have an opportunity to be recognized by the president, an opportunity to be recognized by Otumfuo. Then what it tells you is that you are on the path of greatness. Greatness in term. And we're going to make sure we push same. And the visual arts for the naba. Home accounts for 4 years or so, aid nam muba. On the 31st, apart from cultural display near Bayano, you buy food fair near your drama festival. To say the year last year was cultural center on. So what it means is say, your man is swa or year into home accounts. We're looking at how best we'll be able to bring their talents also up and see how best we'll be able to support them. So, enquire cooking competition, you be eating competition. Tomorrow, pay Diana, more pay Diana, more brainy. Register them and sign up for our call home. Because on that day, now, so we pay dear. One way I know you're too late. And see, but we say Jama Festival for no indicate to ourselves. Cooking competition for also indicate to ourselves. And no more eating competition also. Also indicate to ourselves. You see, in the development of a society, it's not always about the multi bricks. No. The social cohesion, the social mobilization, the societal engineering forms a key pillar of every nation's development. And it's not just about the fact that, oh, you see classroom, oh, yeah, query, oh, yeah, and also, yeah, pa, once I hear, you know, you make sure that the social aspect of leadership is also a take it for. Say the bear. Timamufon will understand and appreciate what is happening. Because Mahu Okroma drew maybe just a quiet to carry, a diet to carry, and all that, because they were not involved in this whole process of nation building. NTP would do the developmental aspect in terms of infrastructural aspect, no? Whilst we do the social aspect as we are doing. And we're going to micromanage all without having to let any of them suffer. Because a bampun to Juma they said they make challenge, no. A basic debate no won't me mama debate here. A by infrastructure, Mahama 1, KJT Afari, Sewa, friends Asamase, Tafu, Atonsu, Afranjo, Mampong, Obuasi, Domansu Community Day, Banka Community Day, Fumso Community Day, Niwe Dibiasi Bakosho, Offenso Community Day, Ejra Bakosho. All these community days in your exclusion, you focus on Kranel, the non-quan, you baby, you cry, and you're better than will be 8 years. 4 years, and my president is a Kanye, and then the first 4 years, no. Sewa, KNUST, maternity block of Fanachi, Afari. Even these ones, no, you really no cry near your employment, and you're good for a 4-year period. And the Mahama Bay first one, no, and the warrior this, you know. The next coming 2 years, no, you're going into infrastructure, crowns, the employments, capacity building, human resource development. We are good to go because a base a Jumasem dia any Jumaya in terms of infrastructure development. Definitely, that NPP mobile debate we are defeat because when you old ones for America. Outer Kumasi Ring Road, they be American. First of its kind, NPP Nimoshe from a tier, Drabin, a Fijasi, Tano Dumasi, Bad Besi Quabre, a Fija Quabre South, Offensive South, NPP Nimoshe, NDC, Brainchild, Accra Kumasi Expressway. Yay, goodness. these projects are more debate any day. Aside from all this, common fund affairs near the tuna incline channel. You see, common fund the president make sure say Embra district biya. It me this is no more member or more mass so you mad to say buy us and toa. Na more listing. Missy borehole kwa district be 210. Borehole kwa na mko listing or more you know. The moment me 129 mamo 138 no. Because I me listing boreholes kwa boreholes 10 times 43 districts. That is 430 projects. A batch of compounds in hospitals, sir. President to see district the chip compounds too. While the health center then one, and while they upgrade an existing health project. And do the non no 43. As on a markets also be a type of Crowford market. Crowford market here the 24-hour economy market anchor. What's the DC new market work? KM says you canon your DC Crowford market. So what it means, you say, grow from new market. Grow from new markets, no? KM new market also kunyano. Any of them grow from. So that grow from you better because you grow from one. I don't see why we should go and start an additional or a new market anywhere. It means we grow from Nikedita phase 2 now. That should be enough to manage most of the things. When in your my whilst I no so nipa mutimamufuo no enisi atron tram I was here yen near me beka yen nyina ya bom na timi aboa nom do ma ho den atai aban na chi ene asanteman Ghana chi na Ghana timi akonenim etmu wen near bi aye more different entertainment prefect minister was entertainment SRC minister said yes ye mema nipa no timamufuo na ni age dan say omo beba me office na me pam omo de say do bi ko pam school feeding ma no a omo ko na omo de yawde na ekono na ko pon chade na de oba me ho a ene yawde na de beko e nige na de beko umpewe na opede. That is the difference between the betwam no apam dada no ne apam foforo ni see a more opportunity to talk to me. And what it means is say, what we are doing now, a well-crafted plan to be able to rally the people behind and be able to build a country together. Because nipa Amoakohene Asokwa Interchange doing this project in the past 3 days. Just imagine, say, Obi Kohosu or Kakotari poster, it wouldn't take the regional minister, the mayor, or the DCE to even take action. We will get people to Otumfuo taking responsibility and the pain to even discipline or make sure those people are reported. But imagine, the contract no command any people for. So, on $25 million. And Fankoye design, yeah. Oye wie na de be obi the poster kwata so obi amfa ho because at the end of the day there was no societal involvement or a bit of a communal involvement in making sure the work is done. And then man be over and so we be intimate penny pa ko pe bi no you and as the intimate so ya de sika yenim pe obi di $25 million man for ba ko fo no wo de all the come obi anke bi anke you. But President Mahama say, $25 million ni will be a. Yenfa niema ebema direct impact. Whilst the Mamufuo no so no, niema ebetima ye de aboa ye ho no, yenfa moa ye ho. And ntene ye mai, wo dwumadi a mu di a efe eka ye nyina ye bom eboa. Enti de esre mo aye say, instead of a yampiano, yenka ye humum. Let's build our motherland Ghana. Let's develop our region. Let's develop our country. And make sure, say, and it took them to realize, say, this is a turning point for us to be able to move so that we will be able to have an opportunity as such. In fact, I had to take a huge risk. And me inner circle there. I'm sure many of them were scared. And with the kind of questions Anna it kept coming, no, many of them were very skeptical, say, is it the right way to go? Is it the right thing to do? But you see, leadership is about risk-taking. And leadership is also about responsibility. If you ask me, so who slow a dim bar? And I will say, who be failing in life, you won't be able to take any bold step in life. Until the higher the risk, the higher the reward. And until this week, a lot happened. And I needed to take a bold risk. Because clearly, you have your doubts in your mind. But I needed to overcome that and then stay true to whatever we had planned that we were going to make this happen. Last year, we put together Ashanti Fest 2025. Ashanti Fest 2025 became a talk of town all over the country. Kind can see your support. And I come for some boy, and my executive Ashanti Fest 2025. Thankfully, this year, we were able to look at a near lapses from last year to be able to even make it better this year. And it has been good, super fantastic. Over the past almost 3 weeks, I share Ashanti Fest as officially. Ashanti Fest activities, no, I started last year, October. Inter-district football gala. Now I started with inter-towns across all 43 districts. And your boy, I've been 16 teams. No, you've been group stages 8. And 2 teams qualify from each of the groups. And you've been 16 teams. 16 teams in your double ball round of 16. And your double ball round of 8. This year do semi-finals. Near finals. Near football section there. But very important for us. We needed to make sure that most of the activities that they are on board no, will be activities that brought in impact in year, even in the 2025. And see, one day I was there, and then this whole idea of the street art festival came up. You discuss the cost component now. We realized that we needed to find a way of making sure, say, we will get it done efficiently, effectively, and also be able to, as it were, reduce unnecessary costs, and also be able to bring out talents as much as we could. And yes, and let me admit, say, the starting process, no, the greatest fear, say, what the students you call, no could draw na far, and then I am for the year. And then a narrative no be. So yes, it is a fear we entertained. And most definitely, most of the students are buying no teachers no. They my interview most of their conversations. They admit say Ombedina interchange no. They realize say in fact what they've been drawing in their books on cardboards and all that no. There is a huge structure that you need to make sure you get it right and you get it really right. And see, amidst all these fears, no, what really motivated us, the first sketch I'm starting from more year, which will say, in fact, this is pure talent. That is when the motivation came in. That is when the you can do it spirit came in. And thankfully, we had in Amaya. Nana Osuni na senti yakofa ankora iba yi ananka anye yi a komeka se yanka minister no so ya akwara minister no so ya akwara we nkora ne ma wo ye obi a interchange fe akosi sa ankora nketenkete ababe gu ho de o mabe ne ho aye no ye akere ya de fa he Kede Fahe. Mohe. President Mahama appointing ministers be. Ministers are appointed to Omun now, Omoyam Pennyfo. And in Pennyfo, Momo the any ministers are canon. Minam ye young groom. Minam ye mabuni dear. You get the point. So what it means is say, most have a catch them say, Minam ye young groom, when some behave to say Sebio, Akokroa. Then what you are telling me is say, at the end of the day, now mo pese president appointed and Kokrafon Kwa and Nasan Pennyfon Kwa. There be president kept a balance. You to four ye room or the amae, a ma dear room or the amawom, and penny four or more dear room or the amawom. And to a penny na ebia ye vibe no. At this time no, you are able to follow her. You have other older ministers you can vibe with. Maybe they are young ones. No? They also have an opportunity to also vibe with me. Now, back at them, say, no, may some behave to say, Obi a maybe 60 and Obi a maybe 70 any year. Beyond, I am in my very younger age. Let me enjoy life. Let me mingle with my group. Let us all grow together. When we grow together, maybe 50 years, and then maybe we are not about to say menu. I want to know why I'm quite say me and I'm a midi 60 a never be high, no about catching some money. But once you that's your young and I go for my own one day, no my young quaid, you jum, Missy a day, you jum, Madame Massy. I feel my medical comment session, I'm here. Obi a better type you jum. Obi a better type you jum or comment session. You know, and is it once a mobile near Jinomuno. Remember, you might say, I have to give other youth an opportunity to also excel. It more programs no do na nipa or coordinate my awucha a very young person. What is happening? Contemporary world, na say the cost what I say. More young people are doing more LED charge, Ashanti Fest, or more boy, Juma, football, media, Bibia, young people. So, minimum ranting in Juma, President Mahama and Uncle Ponchade, ministers no some penny fool, then you go and vibe with Omo. So that you know, you're young, not at our age, no, we would be able to grow together and be able to make an impact on each other's life. Beyond that, there were a lot of doubts. Say, I didn't crank it in the call. I call you Jumedia soon. I will interchange to say, eh? Quite soon a boy, quite soon a boy, me papa growing up. I cry will person my power with you know. And that why you mistake beer. We expect this and can the bube fupa no better yet one answer ko be bono. Sada no mu because it quite soon the boy hina. What it means you say Osuma wono na wan kwa that mistake would not even happen in the first place. And whilst I will call uye juma o breno enfum so beba. Enfum so ne beba no ye part of the work. And it is better I have a hard working son than to have a lazy son. A hard-working son and where your mistakes are, where you're available for correction. What Jim from Sony to now correcting. And you're better than Obia, where you're quadro. No, sir, war a bufu. No, na son tiasem. Nani pan where you minim. We now correct what is in fact, let it here. And yes, youth, no more my opportunity in leadership. Because I've been a leading life, what will happen, you say? Definitely, we are bound to make mistakes. Mistakes may come our way. But the fact say be a mistake, what it means is an opportunity for learning. That is why I love my president so much. There are times when he be on social media, Korea as well. He would draw your attention that, Frank, this next time, approach it A or approach it in this direction. Or whom be business at the papa. Frank, you are making me proud. That is what I think leadership is about. Leadership is about grooming the next generation.